past perfect tense. So let's discuss it in an easy way. Past perfect, to talk about a completed task that happened earlier, an action that happened earlier, and generally there will be two action. In a past perfect tense, generally there will be two action. One is earlier, another is later. One is earlier, another is later. The action that is earlier will be past perfect tense. The action that is earlier will be past perfect tense, and the action another is later will be past indefinite tense. So the formula is very easy. Subject, V3, object. Like other formulas, it is also easy. First give a subject, then give an object and a verb will be V3. There is an example for you here. They had left the station. The subject had left V3, then the object. They had left the station. Subject had V3, object. So please remember the formula of past perfect. Subject had V3, object. Now there will be an example for you which will make you it more clear. When we arrived, they had left the place. When we arrived, they had left the place. When we arrived, that is the late action, and this is past indefinite tense. They had left the place, that was the earlier action, and this is past perfect tense. So the earlier action will be past perfect, the late action will be past indefinite. Now there is an important point about past perfect tense. Let us see that. We use just, already, before to refer an earlier action. That means when an action is going to happen earlier, there will be just or already or before with it. Let's see. By the time I went to the airport yesterday, the plane had already taken off. By the time I went to the airport yesterday, the plane had already taken off. Look here, there is already, and this action is an earlier action. So it has become past perfect tense. So students, this is all about past perfect tense. Remember the two basic things. In a past perfect tense, there will be two action. One earlier and the other was late. The earlier action will be past perfect and the late action is past indefinite. And the formula of past perfect tense is subject had V3, object. So this is all for past perfect tense. I think you will get the tense very easy. We will have some practice, and the practice will make us more perfect, I think. Let's have some practice with past perfect tense. It will make you more clear. Sam just qualified, had just qualified as a civil engineer when someone offered him a job. Two action is here. Sam just qualified, had just qualified as a civil engineer when someone offered him a job. So which will be past perfect? Can you say? Oh, I think you are right. This will be past perfect because there is just. Just means that action took place earlier, and we know that the action that took place earlier will be past perfect. Last December, a typhoon had struck Malaysia and caused heavy damage. That means there was a typhoon in Malaysia that caused heavy damage. So there are two actions here. Last December, a typhoon struck in Malaysia, caused heavy damage. So which will be our past perfect tense? Let's check. I think this will be our past perfect tense because this action was happened earlier. After the terrorists had surrendered, the soldiers lifted the curfew. There are also two actions. The terrorists had surrendered, the soldiers lifted the curfew. So, can you guess which one took place earlier? I think this is a 10 seconds exam for you. 7, 8, 9, 10. So, I think you guys are right. Had surrendered. This will be past perfect tense because terrorists surrendered, then the curfew was lifted. So, this action took place earlier. The queue at the cab stand became or had become even longer, but still there was no cab inside. Oh my God, it's a lot of problem, suffering also. There are long queue of people and no cab was there. So, can you guess the past perfect tense here? Oh. So, which took place at first? The queue at the cab stand had become even longer, but still there was no cab inside. Oh. Now, the last test for you. Sam hadn't done or haven't done the song sheets yet, so we didn't hold the choir practice. Oh, Sam had just done such kind of a bad thing that he had not completed the choir sheet. So we couldn't sing. Can you guess what will be the past perfect tense here? I think, and I guess you are right. Sam had not done the song sheets yet. So this is the earlier action. And I think this practice will help you to be more perfect in English grammar and also the past perfect tense. And this is the end for today. Hope we will meet the next video. Till then, bye.